Colton Bow, my friends. Okay, so this will be posted a good, let me check. Yeah, this will be posted about 2 hours before the game between Matthew Stafford and the Arizona Cardinals. But today I wanted to talk about Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers. Now, when it comes to these two players, it's kind of funny because they're in relatively similar situations, but they're being evaluated extremely different. So as for many of you may know, if you're watching this channel, you know a decent amount about football, right? So Matthew Stafford has been criticized heavily throughout the whole year, and up until this game, and it will only get worse if he loses this game, about how he's never won a playoff game in his over a decade-long career nonetheless, and that is indefensible. You can't defend a guy being in the league for over 10 years, having what many debate as the most talented or perhaps just the best receiver of all time, and never winning a playoff game nonetheless. And you're probably thinking, how are you comparing a guy who's never won a playoff game to Aaron Rodgers, who's won numerous playoff games? Well, I want to show you guys something interesting so you can understand where I'm coming from. So, as you can see here, Matthew Stafford is 0-3 in the playoffs. He's never won a playoff game. Nonetheless, our boy Aaron Rodgers is 11-9 in the playoffs. This article was written before, there we go. Rodgers is 11-9. Keep in mind, this article was written before he lost the NFC Championship game to Tom Brady last year, and he is 1-4 in the NFC Championship. As you can see, it says heading into that fourth will be fifth matchup. And he lost against Brady, so he's 1-3 in the NFC Championship, which although he has been in nearly double the amount of NFC Championships as Matthew Stafford has been in playoff games, he only has one more NFC Championship victories than Matthew Stafford. Nick Foles has as many NFC Championships as Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady has as many NFC Championships as Aaron Rodgers, and so on. So Jared Goff has as many NFC Championship victories as Aaron Rodgers. Nonetheless, Matthew Stafford has been widely... Oh, I don't want to get copyrighted for this in the corner. Hold on. Matthew Stafford has been widely criticized throughout the whole year about his playoff woes. And of course, like I said, if he loses this upcoming game, it's going to be for... He's going to get... he's going to get dragged even more. But to me, it's just kind of weird, and I'm very interested in how these games are going to play out, and how people are going to cover them after they play out. But to me, it's just kind of funny how different they're being evaluated. Aaron Rodgers is seen as a Super Bowl favorite, nonetheless, despite the fact that he has not won an NFC Championship game in a extreme amount of time. And Matthew Stafford is being seen at... They're very cautious with him. They're very hesitant to pick him over anybody because despite him being on arguably the most talented roster in the NFC besides the Packers, they're saying, he's never won a playoff game. Can he handle it? This, that, and the third. So to me, it's very interesting how these guys are being covered. And of course, if Matthew Stafford ends up losing this game coming up in 2 hours, it's going to be, hell on earth for him. He's going to get dragged through the mud. Although I think it would be unfair. Well, it would be just, but it's funny because, if Aaron Rodgers loses, the only person that's going to drag him through the mud is Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe has been on both of their asses all year. But to me, let me know how you feel about it. Do you agree with me? I didn't really make a statement. I just said it was interesting how they're being covered completely different. Aaron Rodgers, the only thing people have against him is his off the field issues. On the field, everybody rubs his nuts, and he deserves it. He's clearly the best quarterback in the league. Will that equal a championship, a Super Bowl championship? I don't know. If it wasn't for the 1-4 playoff record, it'd be a clear and obvious decision to choose Aaron Rodgers as a Super Bowl favorite. But he just can't figure it out in the NFC Championship. And Shannon Sharpe is the only one who brings that up. Everybody else is far and away choosing them as the Super Bowl favorite, while simultaneously pointing out Matthew Stafford's playoff woes without pointing out Aaron Rodgers. So I think it's super interesting. How do you think this is going to play out? I personally think Aaron Rodgers is going to make it to the NFC Championship. Now, I don't know if he's going to see Brady in the NFC Championship or if he's going to see Matthew Stafford in the NFC Championship. I thought it was between the Rams and the Cowboys. Of course, the Cowboys lost last night. I'm actually recording this less than 30 minutes after that game had been played. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel. Do you think that they are being unfairly evaluated? Do you think that Aaron Rodgers should get people should be as hesitant picking Aaron Rodgers as they should be picking Matthew Stafford? This is getting to be about 7 minutes long, so I don't want to keep you here too long. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game coming up here in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, besides that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, gameplays with a variety of music, decent edits, good commentary, and a decent bit of rage, I have a Halo campaign ongoing. Pretty good. You should check it out. I also beat Star Wars and Outlast. If you want to see those, they're really good. I mean, you should check it out. But if you're watching this, you probably don't give a fuck about Halo, Outlast, or Star Wars. So if you want to see more videos like this of me talking football, about football subjects, in the end card coming up here when I play the outro, there will be, a little card that will link you to unpopular opinions, where a majority of those topics are football related, and I think you will enjoy them. So, yep, let me know who you think's gonna win tonight. To me, it's kind of a toss-up. I kind of got the Rams. I mean, both of these teams have been kind of struggling a little bit. But until then, Jamata, my friends. See you later.